MMA Inside the Cage, brought to you by Advanced Sports Labs. Expedite your blood work today at advancedsportslabs.com.
Welcome to MMA Inside the Cage, bringing the world of mixed martial arts straight to you. I'm your host, Cyrus Fees. Next to me, as always, a guy who's currently sitting at 20-1 on his testosterone levels. That's high, bro. Casey Oxenine.
20-1, now that's low.
No, that's pretty
50
high.
50 to 1 is usually my natural testosterone rate.
It's not even human.
Look,
Casey.
do you think that biceps like this are going to be developed with measly 20 to 1?
So what are you trying to say, that you're a superhero or something?
One might say a titan.
Yeah, I remember you flying.
Yeah. We need to have that. Let's do the B sample. Let me test the B sample. Maybe
I think it might be a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Tonight we're going to take our show down under for a look at the biggest show in the Outback, Australian Fighting Championships. Also, we're going to cover the big Cage Brawl card coming up on May 11th in East Tennessee, and we're going to look at the XFC's last outing, XFC 17 in Jackson, Tennessee. First up, there's always some drama when you put MMA and Twitter together, and that's how we're going to start off our MMA news flurry. Bellator welterweight champion Ben Askren was recently criticized by Ariel Helwani for having a less than exciting fighting style, especially in his matchup against Douglas Lima. Now, they went to Twitter, it got a little heated, but Casey, this is not the first time that Ariel Helwani has been criticized for the way he approaches fighters. It's not the first time that a fighter's taken exception to Ariel.
Well, first off, Ariel Helwani has worked very, very hard. He's an excellent journalist, and he's worked hard to get his position. He's with the UFC. He's done a lot of things, but a lot of people criticize him because he's not a fighter who is criticizing, the actual fighters, the guys that go out there and put in the hard work, and understandably so. You really can't understand, if you've never been in there, you can't understand what's going on. And Douglas Lima, this is a very, very dangerous striker. This is a guy who actually has knocked guys out from his guard, which is incredibly hard to do. But on the flip side, Helwani kind of approaches his interviewing style from a fan's perspective. And it is a fan sport. Those are the people that watch it, and those fans at home don't always know exactly what's going on. They just know what they see, and so from that perspective, yes. But in the same token, it's going to upset Askren, and this is the thing. This is a journalist making comments, who works for the UFC, making comments to the Bellator champion.
That's true. It's interesting, and who knows, who was really right in this when, of course, Askren didn't show up for for Ariel's show, which is interesting. He wouldn't show up to the show. So KSW has planned another big event. That's May 12th. That's KSW 19 in Lodz, Poland. It's Battles of the Behemoths as Mariusz Pudzianowski takes on the Beast, Bob Sapp. Now, a lot has been said about Bob Sapp lately, with the worst being that he's throwing his fights. Now, Casey, I want you to weigh in on this one.
Well, I'd hate to think that, and I don't think that's the case. By no means do I think that they're going back in the offices and talking about, what round Bob. Right. Yeah. I don't think he's dropping the match intentionally. I think he's, it seems like his gameness has just left him. He's a celebrity. He a lot of people feel like he never actually esteemed to where he possibly could have been. With his physical prowess and all. But it may be that that he's going out there. He fights for the payday, and if he gets in a tough spot, he's out. Which is unfortunate. I'd like to see so much more.
But the thing is, he still sells fights.
Right.
You know what I mean? Why not bring the guy in if you're going to fill up an arena? You can't blame KSW for that, and there is still a market for it. So you can't blame Bob Sapp for going out there and fighting it and making his money. Finally, our breaking story of the week. It's EFC Africa 13. They just had another big night of fights out in Cape Town. There were some great fights there. You had Leon Minhart having another fight of the night performance, but all eyes were on the main event. Dallas Jacoby defending his title against Jadson Voorhees Costa. Now, this was a very good fight. It goes to the fourth round, but Jacoby overall kind of gets dominated in this one. He gets taken out. He gets knocked out. How does he rebound, and how does Jacoby get back on the horse?
Well, the champion's got to go back to the drawing board. He has to improve himself, just like Joe Louis did when he lost the heavyweight strap. The measure of that champion came when he returned and he regained it. And Jacoby can do this. He has a ton of potential. He has a ton of a fan base. They love him, and it was so evident when Costa and his antics. After the fight, a lot of people are going off. Sort of like Brock Lesnar when he beat Frank Mir. They want to see him get beat, which is great for ticket sales, man. The next guy that fights Costa, they're going to be screaming. The crowd's going to be roaring to see him get his head torn off. So it's not a bad thing. But Dallas Jacoby's one of my favorites. I hope he rebounds strong.
Well, check it out, EFCAfrica.com for more information on EFC Africa 14 coming up before you know it. Now, after the break, we're going to cover 2 fights in Tennessee. XFC's big show last weekend, XFC 17 in Jackson, and the big fight coming up in East Tennessee, Cage Brawl number 9. But now, get your guard up. It's time for this week's MMA Inside the Cage Hit Parade.
Down he goes, and that is it. Big knockout, Justin Scoggins. Hansen with the shot, not able to pull the double leg, reversal by Tavar, and now he has got full mount with Hansen's back to the cage. Not a good spot for Hansen at all. Big right hand, he's out, I believe. And we've got a knockout by Harold Tavar. I hope Hansen's okay.
Let that go. It's going to be interesting to see what the doc does here.
One thing for Rusty is it does give him a little bit of a chance to recover here.
That's good. The doc's doesn't appear to be worrying him, so letting it go.
The fight continues. Rusty's still firing. You can't out his heart. He's still in there and he's swinging at it. He just doesn't look composed. Each time Hooker hits him, you can see blood spraying off.
Oh! There's a bit of controversy there.
I think he's got poked in the eye.
Yeah, I think it is.
Either that or there's that much blood in his eye he can't see.
As a professional fighter, there's a lot of things that I need to be concerned about. I need to be concerned about my opponent. I need to worry about my fans. I don't want to have to be concerned about my blood work. That's why I go to Advanced Sports Labs and I get my blood work done in an affordable manner. They get it done fast. They send it to the commission, they send it to the promoter, and they send it to me, so I have peace of mind knowing that everything's done properly.
I mean, why wouldn't you use Advanced Sports Labs? They get things done faster than the competition, and their standard rates are lower than everyone else's sale rates. It's a no-brainer.
Expedite your blood work today at AdvancedSportsLabs.com. MMA Inside the Cage, brought to you by Advanced Sports Labs.
Welcome back to the show. Still to come this round, a full Cage Brawl 9 preview, and later a look at the AFC Australian Fighting Championships. Well, XF17 was just last weekend in Jackson, Tennessee. We saw a big fight from Mechi Asalukwe and Joel Cooper to kick off the main card. Your opinion on that decision, Casey?
Well, the infamous AO, tough break for him. It was very, very close. Pat Miletich actually had him winning on that fight. But this is the thing. In Jackson, where Joel Cooper is from, it's his hometown, it's very, very hard to take it when it's a close decision like that.
That's true, and I think AO will get right back on his feet. Felice Herrig continued her winning ways. She looked good in her fight against Patricia Vodanik. You had Luciano Dos Santos falling to Eric Reynolds in the main event. It was a good fight, but all eyes were on the undefeated one-armed fighter Nick Newell. He pulled off another win against Chris Coggins. But my question to you, Casey, is, and this is what I want to look at, how far can this train go? I mean, because he does have the disability. Maybe you could say the opponents that he's fought hasn't been top level. What happens when he goes against somebody that's maybe in the UFC?
Well, just like any fighter, he needs to be groomed and brought along. You don't need to, just because he's got a lot of hype, throw him in there with the toughest guy you can find, but that's foolish, but a lot of people think it's a disability. It is a disability, but this is a disability he's had since childhood. He's had his whole life. He's learned to develop it, and it's something that nobody else can train for, and so they say when he goes for chokes, those chokes are practically unbeatable, just like Jean-Jacques Machado back in the day, so he has a lot of advantages that a lot of fighters, don't have, in the fact that you can't train for him. So I think that he has, all the ability to make it big time one day.
Well, we'll see what happens with that. OfficialXFC.com for more information on their next big event, XFC 18 Music City Mayhem on June 22nd. And we're going to be there to cover that, of course. Now, let's go across the states to our neck of the woods now, and that's Cage Brawl number 9. It's right around the corner on May 11th, and this one is looking good. It's another Pro-Am. And to start off the pro cards, a top-rated 155er and your guy Nate Jolly colliding with Harry Johnson out of Memphis. Are you excited for this one, Coach?
Very, very excited to have Nate Jolly for the first time as a pro here in the Tri-Cities, in front of the hometown. around. Harry Johnson's a tough guy. He's been around for a long time, very explosive and athletic, just like Amici Oskalukwe, we mentioned before. And of course, Nate, man, big slams and brings the strikes, brings everything to the table. I can't wait for everybody here in the Tri-Cities to see him firsthand.
It'll be a good one. Now, Len Cook taking on Jay Meneghello could be a really good fight. Question is, can the veteran in Meneghello take on the young buck and Cook and win again like he did against Josh Boer? That's the question.
This is the thing. Meneghello can beat anybody at any time. And I mean anybody. But the ball is in Len Cook's court. He's coming off of a loss, but I'm sure he's trained extremely hard. I'm sure he's gone back to the drawing board and fixed a lot of things, and he's prepared very, very well for Meneghello, because he's seen Meneghello win in recent days, and he's also seen him lose. So he knows what he's going to have to do to take this fight. And I think Len Cook's going to make a good showing.
It should be a really good fight. Now, speaking of Mr. Boer, he's going to lock up with Adam Mays, a guy that Nate Jolly knows real well, how to win against him. Mays always puts up a very good fight. And of course, in the main event, you have another Team Oxenine guy in Tyler Minton looking to stay undefeated. Now, what's the training been like for Anthony Lemon? He's relatively unknown, but he got a big win on King of the Cage. Yeah. So, the guy does have a name out there.
He's a big, strong boxer wrestler. He's a little bit taller than Tyler. We've been through 2 or 3 different opponents for Tyler, and this is what we've ended with, and this is what we're training for. And the thing with Tyler is that he trains hard every time. He's improved his grappling. He's been up training at Renzo Gracie some, in jiu-jitsu and in fight training. We've been to South Carolina, and we've trained some of the gyms there with Linux MMA. We've been everywhere, and this is the thing. We want to push Tyler to his limits always. That way, when he gets into the cage, he's prepared for anything that they're going to throw at him.
Well, the sky's the limit for Tyler Minton, surely. Now, finally, a lot of big fights on the amateur side. Is there any fight that might steal the show on this one, Casey?
Well, of course, Dustin Long and Nick Jackson. That's going to be a good fight. Dustin always, a spectacle to watch, and then Jackson really good grappling skills from Team Fast. But going back to the pro side, I think that the Boer Adam Mays fight is going to be something else. I've worked out with both those guys. I've seen them firsthand, and I'm going to tell you right now, they are very contrasting in styles, but both of them bring different elements to the sport, and it's going to be very interesting to watch that.
Well, it'll be interesting to see Parker Gimmel's debut as a pro as well, and I think we're looking forward to that. And of course, as far as the AMI side, I'm excited about the Laughing Assassin Jay Page. We know that guy real well. He's a friend of the program, and he's getting back in the cage against Sam Burns, another guy that likes to throw. I think this one's going to have a lot of fireworks.
Yeah, and Sam Burns has great hair. Jay Page has no hair.
Well, I think that's the storyline to look for. Yeah.
So, but yeah, both those guys are characters. And it's that's I can't.
And they're brawlers. They're brawlers. Yeah. They're fun to watch. CageBrawlFights.com. Get your tickets. If you don't have tickets for this fight, you're gonna miss out. Get your VIP tables. Everything's available right now at CageBrawlFights.com. Do not miss this card. Australian Fighting Championships coming up after the break. Keep it right here on MMA Inside the Cage.
Advanced Sports Labs is always a great experience. You go in, you get your blood drawn, they take care of all the paperwork for you, they send your results to the commission and to the promoter, so I can just focus on being a professional fighter and getting on the fight.
Advanced Sports Labs. Expedite your blood work today at AdvancedSportsLabs.com.
Impact Custom Mouth Guards. High quality, customized mouth guards that won't break your bank. Find us on Facebook today or email us at frank@ImpactMouthGuards.com. Impact Custom Mouth Guards. We protect your smile and your brain.
MMA Inside the Cage, brought to you by Advanced Sports Labs.
Welcome back to MMA Inside the Cage. Time for our third and final round, and as promised, we're debuting a new promotion to our MMA Inside the Cage family, and that's Australian Fighting Championships. They've been around since 2010. Casey, they've had a lot of good talent that they put on display, in recent events.
Absolutely, and for their second event, of course, Jesse Taylor and Hector Lombard main event.
You can't get any bigger than that.
Yeah,
Jesse Taylor's fought just about everybody. Mm-hmm. Hector Lombard, Bellator champion, man, and there's a lot of talent that comes out of Australia. A lot of rugged fighters. They're tough people over there in Australia. AFC 3 just went down last weekend, an absolute barn burner last night, and most definitely delivered. A lot of results in this one. Some of the notable things: you had Beck Hyatt, one of their biggest female fighters, getting the big TKO. You had Richie Voss, a guy that's very vocal, very out there. He got his win. And of course, the guy they're really pushing right now, Soa Palelli. This guy is a huge fighter, and he got the big TKO by ground and pound, full mount. It was a tough fight, man. AFC is the way to go. Make sure you go by their website. Without further ado, we're going to go right to a main event from the AFC, and that's your MMA Inside the Cage main event of the week.
I'm excited about this, guys. Let's see how we go.
Matt Jagers versus Richie Vass, both in the black shorts.
Richie comes out hard straight away.
Vass looking to attack already. Nice knee to the body by Vass.
A lot of experience these boys have had. They're keeping it very composed and compact, just testing each other out. It's typical of lightweights. They throw very fast and hard, and they can recover so quickly.
Oh, Richie with a nice combo there. Richie mixing up his punches, looking to hit the body as well. Jagers with that leg kick.
So far, Richie's looking to press the action much more than Jagers.
He's been forcing him back into the corners, which has been really good tactically.
He just looks a
He's
bit
just
crisper.
overwhelming him. He's cutting out that reach advantage that Jagers has.
To the body again.
Takedown offensive was stuffed. It was a little bit accidental, but he's hit him with the head on the chin on the way back, Richie Vass.
It's really worrying me, guys. Jagers has got his hands
right
down.
and left by Vass.
Richie's capitalising on that. He knows he's got his hands down, so he's going to strike more than to go for the shoot.
Oh, not missing uppercut there by Jagers. Jaeger bomb.
One thing about Vass we know is he can take a punch. Like, he don't go and take on the biggest waves in the world and can't take a few good hits.
Another right there from Jagers. Just finding his range now, Jagers.
Some solid hits there. We can hear the thumps back here from the commentary.
Jagers has got his hands down, but he's actually doing a great job countering from low. It's a very unusual tactic and dangerous, but it seems to be working.
Always a left from Vass.
Do you think he's really trying to fend off a takedown, or do you think he's gaming here?
I think he's more just trying to find his range, but with his hands so low, you think Richie might be throwing an overhand, but it seems to be working for him.
Nice body shot.
Fairly big hits here. Jagers looks so composed, even though he's...
Oh, there he goes. Richie Vass. Absolutely mauling him here.
Jagers has to defend.
Shen's got to be close to stopping this, and there it is. And the boys go nuts up in the box as we thought they might. Here we go.
Once again, you can see straight away, Jagers' hands are too low, boys, too low. He needs to get his hands high and defend Richie's high strikes. Caught with a big overhand. Rattled him there, and then Richie come in and pounced hard.
That was the one that hurt him, that body shot there.
I think it was a liver shot, but Vass just kept him in. He destroyed the range. He kept him inside. He gave him nowhere to go. He just put the pressure on, and he got the finish.
And then Richie strikes here, and then he rips one around the corner and crosses him flush on the jaw, and that finishes it off. Ref says no way, end over.
Well, I think that's one of the biggest tests for Richie Vass. He's rebounded in style. He's definitely cementing himself as the number 2.
Our referee, Chris Shen, stopped this fight. 2 minutes, 38 seconds in the first round for our winner, Richie Vass.
Impact Custom Mouth Guards, high-quality, customized mouth guards that won't break your bank. Find us on Facebook today or email us at frank@impactmouthguards.com. Impact Custom Mouth Guards. We protect your smile and your brain.
MMA Inside the Cage, brought to you by Advanced Sports Labs.
Well, I'll tell you what, Casey, I am getting tired, man. We have been all over the globe in this one. Of course, North America, our home base here. You had all this great stuff in Tennessee. And then we go down to Africa. We have UFC Africa. They're doing big things always. And then we've added Australia to the mix.
Land down under.
We've pretty much added every continent. For some reason, we have not got South America in here yet.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that. And we haven't gotten Antarctica in there.
No, I'm working on Antarctica. I've got a 50,000 seat arena under construction.
An igloo.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Are you going to put Bob Sapp in there? I think you got to get Bob Sapp in there for the inaugural event.
Well, quite possibly. I'm going to try to get a hold of his management and see what we can do.
You should do it. Let's close this episode out. Let's get your curtain call.
Okay. All right. Well, the story of Nick Newell has scoured the headlines of MMA over the past few days. This one-armed phenom continues to inspire and prove skeptics wrong by winning yet again at last weekend's XFC. We at MMA Inside the Cage offer our best wishes to the continued success of this athlete that has already overcome so much. But I also implore to the fans that have climbed upon the Nick Newell Express to remain behind this fighter, even if he should stumble in the future. So often we observe excessive hype and expectations placed upon an athlete's shoulder after seeing a glimmer of greatness arise. Tim Tebow and Kimbo Slice are two that come to mind. But in this case, things are different. This is a kid that has adjusted himself to meet the standards of a very difficult and complex sport. A sport that has beaten down some of the hottest prospects in the past and ended the career of some of the greatest legends. So I leave you with this. Do not let this young man become a flash in the pan. Give him your support. Follow him into the depths of hell if you must. But know that true fans are inspired by a man's ability to overcome adversity.
Well, that was touching right there, Casey. I like that. Find us on Facebook, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter at MMAITC, get on our YouTube page and check out all the exclusive content, and make sure to check out the new website, MMAInsideTheCageTV.com. And remember, next week, a UFC 145 spectacular. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm Cyrus Feast.
I'm Casey Oxendine.
We'll see you next week inside the cage.